Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So in this video I'm going to show you the beginner tutorial of Tunkable. So simply just what you need to do, just go to Google and search for Tunkable website. Simply after that just open this site, and now here when you open this site, simply you can go through tunkable.com or you can search from Google. After that, just here you can see the sign up option. So if you have already an account on Tunkable, simply you can log into your account. So simply first of all we will create account on Tunkable. So just click on sign up. So now here when you click on sign up, you will move to next page. So simply as you can see, no code mobile app development made easy. So simply you can create applications without coding on this website. So just here you can simply click on Google, or you if you have Apple ID, so you can sign up through Apple ID or sign up with email. So simply I have my Google account, so simply just click on Google and just directly link Tunkable to your Google account. So after that, here you can see welcome to Tunkable. Make sure you get the best experience. We are going to ask you few questions. So if you want to add here, simply you can close here. So simply I select the student and click on next. So if you don't have any experience creating apps, simply you can set no experience, click on next. So here you can see finally this is the main dashboard of Tunkable. So now here first of all you can see start building. So simply click here and just type the project name, and after that here you can add the category like what kind of app you want to create, books, business, something. So after that just you have to click on create and wait for a few seconds. So finally here is the main design dashboard. So now what you need to do, you can see this is the main interface of your application. Now how to use this? So first of all you can see that there is first section designer. So in the designer section you can add components to your application. For example, I have select the button and simply drag it to here. After that just simply you have to select this item, and when you select the relevant item on the right side you can see the edit option. So first of all select the element here, add it here, and after that here you can edit this. Like here I want to edit this, simply just I will change the name, and here you can also change the font, text color. After that here you can bold, italic, and select all the options. So here you can see the layout. So first of all size, height and width you can control here. Stretch, so here this option, style, visible, simply, or you want to make it invisible, this option available. So here the background color, so simply you can change the background color here. After that border, shadow, all the options here. So if you want to add the block, simply click on add blocks. So this is the one. Second, you can see the label option, simply drag the label option here, and you can also edit it. All the details are available here, like you can change the border, color and everything. So in the next you can see the image. So in some time you have to upload image in your application, like in the front page, home page, or a background. So simply just drag the image here, and now double click on this image, select this image, and after that you can also upload picture to this image. So in the next section you can see text input. So simply just drag it here, and here you can type any text. Like if you want to add the description of something, so you can also add the description here. So moving to next object, here you can see list viewers. So when you add the list viewers here, simply you can stylize it, and here you can also manage it. In the next section you can see the group, so you can also add the group here. So now if you add something, simply you can also remove them if you don't want to add. So here when you ever you add some component on your application page, simply on the left side here you can see in the screens all the components one by one and by name appeared here. So simply now move to next. Here you can see web viewer. So if you want to add the web viewer, simply just drag it to your application page. So now after that, if you want to remove it, simply click here and delete it. Usually you want to delete group, simply just click on delete. So in this way you can delete components. First of all, select the component and simply click on delete. So now here after that, here you can see switch. So simply you can add the switch button. So after that, here you can see the slider option. So simply drag the slider here. So you can adjust the slider option here. After that, just you can see the checkbox. So simply drag the checkbox and put on your application page. So here you can also edit this. In the next you can see map. Simply drag the map here. So here you can add the Google map or any other map. Simply you can drag it here. So now in the next you can see animation. If you want to add any kind of animation in your application or some kind of different variations or animations, so simply just select it and drag it here. So here you can add the animation. So just simply in the next you can see video. So simply drag the video tag here. So if you want to upload any video, simply you can also use the YouTube, Twitter video embed or any link. So simply you will add this into video section. So moving to next, here you can see canvas. So if you want to add the canvas, like if you want to upload any design from canvas or want to link your application to canvas, so simply you have to drag this to your application. So next, loading icon. So when someone click on your application icon or something is being installed from your app, so simply you can add the loading icon. So here you can see date input. So simply you can drag it here, and here you can also add the date. So now after that, time input, you can also add this. And then in next section you can see the PDF reader. So simply if you want to add this component here, simply drag it here. And the next, data viewer list. So simply you can also add this component here. So whenever you add the component, on the right side all the options to add the component, and on the left side you can see the details in screen option, what kind of and how much components you have added in your application. So simply after that, just you can also add the rating option to get the rating from pupils. Like here you can see in the most cases 5-star rating used. So simply this is the 5-star rating. So when someone select here, the rating will be appear here. And in the next you can also add this one, add more banner. So simply you can also add the banner here. So now in this way you can add components. If you want to search any component, simply you have to type the name here and it will be appeared here. So in this way you can also easily search and add components. So after that, next section is data. Just go to data, select all, or simply click on data source. So create new, create your own table, Google Sheets, Webflow. So simply create your own table. So just here type the component name, like I have added the button. So simply add the data source here. Now click on create, and after that here just you can click on this button to create multiple tables and columns. So in this way you can add the data source into your application. Simply just as you can see, whenever you add the data source, simply it will be appear there. So data source should be matching to your components, like what kind of components and what is the database source will be added to these components. So simply if you want to delete it, simply select here and press the delete button. So in this way you can add and delete data sources, simply assets. So here you can also add the media file. So like choose the file here like picture or videos and simply open it, or you simply can drag and paste it here. So you can also add the Figma file, import from Figma. So now in the settings section, here you can see app setting and project setting. So simply app description, you can also add the app description here, app name. So if you want to add a special name for your app, simply add the app name here, and after that here you can see the upload icon. So just first of all install the logo or an application icon that you want to use. Simply click here and upload from your storage. So in this way you can upload icon and publish setting, app bundle ID. So here you can see my email address is verified, public app. So if you want to make it private, so simply you can turn it off. Auto increment version, so this is also added here. Ignore notch area, so simply you can turn it off and on. So now here version name, like what kind of version you are building. So obviously when we are building first version, so simply we don't need to change it because we are first time creating this app. And if you creating the new version of app, simply you have to type the version name here, and simply as you have to add the version code here. So simply if you are developing iOS or some kind of app, simply you can also add the version number. Tracking uses description here. So now simply after that API key, you can also add the API key, Firebase setting, database URL. So you can add the database URL here and Google Map setting. So here you can paste the Android API key or iOS API key to, like I have added the Google Map here in website. So you have to simply add the Google Map API key or iOS API key here. So simply just here you can add iOS Apple ID, Android Apple ID, and after that key store, export key zip, Android key store, Zendex app key, and server URL, subscription key. So cloud name, here you can add the cloud name, API key, API secret. So this is the setting section. So now when you successfully create your app here, so after that just here you can see you can also zoom out and zoom in here. So if you want to make focus, just select this option. So when you click here, you will get the web preview of your app. So as you can see, this is the web preview of your app. So here click on live test on device. So simply you can test this application on your mobile device. So go back to editing. So just after that, here you can download and publish this app. So in order to publish this app, you need to buy a premium version, and after that just when you publish your app, simply you can upload this app to many play stores and all other stores there. Simply you can here complete the documentation. So this is the beginner tutorial of Tunkable. So in this way you can use Tunkable.